Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.
Greetings to our dedicated listeners of the Restore Your Health podcast. I'm your host, LaRonda, and this week we'll discuss medicinal herbs to plant for longevity, effective ways to fight cancer, and ways to stay stress-free. On the Restore Your Health podcast, we talk about healthy living. Healthy living should be a daily regimen. And here on the broadcast, we discuss alternative holistic ways to maintain good overall health and wellness. You will learn how to boost your immune system, build a healthy lifestyle, and live according to biblical principles pertaining to food. Let me start by stating that all content shared on the show is for educational and informational purposes only, not meant to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. I like to start with a little inspiration. This comes from the quote, "Cheerfulness is the best promoter of health and is as friendly to the mind as the body." Let us begin by discussing medicinal herbs to start planting in your garden. I hope that inspired you to be cheerful about your health and take advantage of your health one day at a time. Let us begin by discussing medicinal herbs to start planting in your garden. We know the modern medicine has taken a drastic change. The new way of medicine will most likely start with the types of foods we eat, along with vitamins and herbal remedies taken on a regular basis. Herbs have been the primary source of medicine for centuries. As a matter of fact, ancient leaders and ancient healers and researchers use several medicinal herbs to cure various illnesses. Today, these same herbs are used in our kitchens for flavoring foods. I'm talking about herbs like thyme. Like thyme. Thyme is an antibacterial, it's an antifungal, and an insecticidal. People also use thyme throughout history for embalming and to protect from the Black Death. Today, it is used as a home remedy for coughs and respiratory conditions like bronchitis, colds, coughs, and also to relieve indigestion. Thyme herbs can be consumed fresh or dry and is used in global healing for organic medicine in various conditions. Its extracts helps to provide the absorption of iron in the body. Did you know that thyme is used for various conditions? Its extracts helps to provide the absorption of iron in the body. There are more than 300 various types of thyme. So get you some thyme and start planting thyme in your garden. The next herb is rosemary. Rosemary has a high number of antioxidants and bioactive natural chemicals used to help promote hair growth, a healthy scalp, dry skin. It helps to reduce stress. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It helps with cognitive, brain health, memory loss, indigestion, and fatigue. Rosemary was brought to the U.S. by the European settlers early in the 17th century and has spread abroad to the rest of the world. Rosemary is used in aromatic herbal remedies and in foods like potatoes for added taste. So rosemary is not just used for cosmetic properties, but it's also good to use in your food. Many chefs like to use rosemary when they're roasting certain types of foods. The next herb on our list is mint. Mint is a natural diuretic, also known as mentha. It's a very highly potent herb that originated from the Mediterranean regions with more than 3,000 different names. Mint is a powerful herb used in ancient medicine to help heal things like allergies, decongestion, common cold symptoms, IBS, stomach pain, and to eliminate mucus in the body. It also is used to treat voice hoarseness and combat cancer. The next herb on our list is turmeric. Now, turmeric is another powerful herb. It's also used to treat inflammation, prevent against heart disease, along with aging. Turmeric has properties like curcumin. Curcumin is present in turmeric to help improve endothelial functions. It prevents against certain types of cancers, Alzheimer's disease, it treats depression, and it prevents eye degeneration. Turmeric has been used in the Indian Ayurvedic medicine for medicinal purposes for more than 4,000 years now. Turmeric is also used as an alternative medicine to reduce blood cholesterol, reduce osteoarthritis pain, and it relieves itching caused to kidney disease. Turmeric and its active ingredient curcumin may have anti-cancer, antioxidant properties, and also some other medicinal benefits. So plant some of these medicinal herbs to help to maintain your health. Next, we'll talk about effective ways to help prevent cancer. The first health tip is to incorporate vitamin D into your diet. Whether you get vitamin D from your supplements, in your food, or if you get it sitting out in the sun, vitamin D is one of the most powerful vitamins to defeat different forms of cancer. Eating a diet full of leafy green vegetables will also help prevent and help reverse this illness. Other herbs to help fight cancer are astragalus, a Chinese herb used for immune boosting to stimulate the body's natural production of interferon. It also helps the immune system identify rogue cells. Patients on radiotherapy who use astragalus doubled their survival times. And in addition, the golden seal herbs are used in preventing stomach cancers. Butcher's brooms herbs active ingredient has been used for shrinking tumors, has anti-estrogenic properties to treat breast cancer, along with other types of cancers. And also, along with these natural medicines, is the need to increase your exercise. So, along with taking these powerful medicinal herbs, you're going to want to increase your exercise. And also, you want to limit your stress, which brings us to our next topic, how to limit stress. Now, who doesn't want to limit stress? I think we all want to limit stress and increase our longevity. Stress is one of the worst contributors to a shortened lifespan. Did you know most of Americans deal with some form of stress, and most diseases originates from increased stress levels. That is why it's so important to remain stress-free. Doing things that you enjoy and living a powerful life will help disseminate stress hormones from the body. In fact, research shows that people who do the things they love, work in an occupation they want, and stay away from stress seem to live longer. So that's the key. Staying away from stress, doing what you love, working in an occupation that you want. Okay, all these things are contributors to a decreased amount of stress hormone. Here are a few stress management tips for longevity. Number one, you're going to want to, first of all, identify the source of stress in your life. While some sources of stress are easy to identify, like traffic, the commute to work, a meeting that you have to be in, things of that nature. Now, others may arise at unpredictable times. So it's important to know the signs and stress triggers. So know what stresses you out. Know your stress triggers and limit your amount of stress. Number two, you want to cut out unhealthy ways of dealing with stress. That's right. You have to know how to deal with stress. You need to know the proper way to deal with it, okay? And you don't want to just jump to conclusions. You don't want to get angry all of a sudden. You want to cut out your unhealthy ways of dealing with stress. Stay calm. Make sure that you're using the proper tools to manage your stress. Number three, practice stress management. Okay, so you want to practice how to rightly manage your stress. That's just as important as knowing what stress triggers or what stresses you out. And number 4, connect with like-minded people that help build your confidence. It's so important. Okay, this is very, very important. It's also important to know that stress management has a wide spectrum of collaborative techniques. Okay, so know your stress triggers, practice stress management, connect with like-minded people that help build your confidence, and then I'm going to put these stress practices into action. Okay, so it's important also, like I said, to note the management that it has a wide spectrum, of collaborative techniques. So that just means that there are different ways of dealing with stress. There are different tools that you can have. There are different resources and ways to help you to manage your stress. Okay, and then some are more effective than others. While stress management gives you a wide variety of tools to help recalculate and reset your mindset, find the program for you, and you'll find that life is much more enjoyable. So let's do a recap. Let's think about what we just said. Okay, stress management. We want to make sure that we keep our stress under wraps. We want to make sure that we identify stress triggers. We want to make sure that we cut out, unhealthy ways of dealing with stress. Practice the stress management. Put it into practice. Don't just read about it, okay? And then, do things that you love to do. Enjoy your life. Connect with people that you love. Go live your life and enjoy it, okay? So these tips, you can put these tips into practice and they will drastically help you reduce your stress level while adding to your longevity. If you'd like to know more about how the body can heal itself with the help of natural medicine, plants, herbs, and natural supplements, purchase my new book, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, available on Amazon and other bookstores. The link is in the chat box for purchasing Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, The Journey to a Healthier You, Restoring Your Health One Day at a Time. You can get this on Kindle and Amazon. Also, if you like to get our ebook on health, fitness, and dieting, you can get that on our Kindle bookstore. Okay, and if you'd like to support by getting a complete guide eating plan, you can subscribe to our Patreon page at Restore Your Health Podcast Show with host LaRonda Dawson. You may also want to follow us on our YouTube page for our updates on events and tours for Restore Your Health podcast, where we focus on healthy eating regimens, taking care of your body, farming, and how to maintain a healthier lifestyle. If you'd like to give a monetary donation, give to our Cash App at $ LaRonda Dawson or our Patreon page provided in the chat box. Well, guys, that concludes this week's episode of the Restore Your Health podcast. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have an amazing week, everyone.
Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better. Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.